has. Then he's going to look at all the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Then he'll look at the grand experiment and say, just think of the rabbits. Just think of the rabbits. As you see him, as he holsters his pistol and pulls out a shotgun and unloads 2 AP rounds straight into the grand experiment.
All to hit.
Okay. And I would just say this. I was trying to quote the Great Wrath there.
Okay.
A 13 will miss.
Okay.
As a flower shield seems to grow in front of it, blocking the bullet. Yep, the flower shield grows in front of him and blocks both bullets, causing both shells, causing them to fall harmlessly to the ground.
Maybe
else you'd
just
like to
looks
do?
at it. Just real briefly, I would like to use my background feature, Never Tell Me to Odds, to figure out whatever the hell the odds are on this.
You guys have a chance. You guys have a chance of victory.
No chance. He ain't gonna say nothing else.
You get the feeling you can tell that the ogre skeletons would probably be pretty easy to take down if Yuri fights them, because you know they're skeletons and bludgeoning. Or
Where are they?
They're Vachok and Gravash. Those are what the big ones
okay.
are.
They're skeletons? Okay.
Yep, ogre skeletons.
Oh, so like, is it like the one from the last fight with the mage? Okay.
Yep. Anyway.
Mage will say, Yuri.
Yes.
See those 2 big bastards there?
Yes, I do.
Knock them down.
Got it. She like cracks her fist when he says that.
No, it's Ren's turn. Ren's gonna like take a step forward next to Yuri. She's gonna like clear her throat a bit. And then she's going to cast... Actually, let me see. Actually, no, open up her sheet. Because I want to make sure this is the right one. Yep, there it is. She's going to cast Elemental Shadows.
I forgot I have 4th level spells now for some reason.
Yes. You're welcome to prepare them now.
How many?
You went up a level, so you can prepare 1 more.
So just 1 4th level spell?
Yes, because since you went up 1 level, you only get 1 more prepared slot.
I don't think I prepare any spells, but okay.
Yeah, Yuri, yours is just your monk feature. Anyway, so everyone. Wait, so how many creatures is it? I think it's 3.
Shit, I gotta look at my character.
Nope. Wait. Oh yeah. So by the way, all of you now have resistance to fire and cold damage since you are within 60 feet of Ren.
Hell yeah.
And she's going to target the grand experiment, the 2 ogre skeletons, forcing them to make a dex save. As you guys see storm clouds build inside this very room. And lightning shoots down. Lightning of both that's frigid cold and shocking starts to strike down all over the place as you guys kind of like have to step out the way of some of the bolts. That's a fail. That's a success. And that's a fail. So the 2 ogre skeletons will take the full brunt of the damage as they are frozen to the bone and shocked by the lightning, nearly killing both of them. And Leru seems to have taken only half damage. Oh, I thought that would work more. Oh no.
No, you did something.
Yep. And with that, it's now Gravash's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna take a swing at Yuri.
Oh, sorry.
Yuri does a 19 hit.
Yeah, on the nose.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage as he takes his great club. He swings it at you, and you like put up your arms to block, and you can feel them ache from the rush of the hit.
Oh, that's the one that hit me? Okay, I got you.
Yep. Next up is Yuri, in fact.
Revenge! Okay.
Oh, wait. Quick question. Are there bugs in this room?
There might be some bugs flying around those spore zombies, as they seem to be.
That's nasty.
Breathing in and out spores.
Because I might think about that. Okay. Go on ahead.
Okay,
Wait, did you? I'm curious.
shit. I had it. Okay, I'm gonna do Earth and Grasp on the one. Actually, no. Wait, how far is that one? Okay. I'm gonna do Earth and Grasp on the. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that because that makes no sense. I'll just do Thunder Wave.
All right. Everyone within range view is gonna roll a dex. Is gonna roll a con save, I think.
It's a 15 feet cube, right?
Oh yeah. Is it centered on you or? Thunder wave.
Is it?
Thunder wave. Yep.
It's from me, yeah.
Yeah. So everyone within
So
15.
it's all around me.
Yep.
Shit. I thought I could just put it somewhere, but I can't do that.
You could move to the other side of him, staying within range.
Well, yeah, because I could get the other dudes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move.
All right. Okay, moving that far away is going to get an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
All right. He's going to hit you with his great club again. 19 to hit once again.
What the fuck?
This time you take 11 damage as he hits you in the back of the leg as you scared to a halt. About 5 feet away from him.
Fine. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do the Thunder Wave.
All right. So cast Thunder Wave for me. I forgot to give you back all your key points.
Did you?
At 76. There we go.
You're gonna screw me over, Keith?
Anyway, there you go.
Okay. I cast it. It didn't do anything.
Let me see then.
Got no available spell slots.
Oh, just do... It shouldn't matter about that because consume. All right, unclick consume spell slot. Actually, that'll probably let you cast it. There we go. All right, they're all gonna make a con save. That's a fail. That's a success. Fail. Hey, if that's a success.
Wait, so who failed?
I'm currently rolling. So Spore Zombie 2. Okay, so just to be clear, Machak failed. He took the full 9 damage, which almost kills him.
Okay.
One of the Spore Zombies, I think it was 3. Yeah, 3 succeeded. So he took half. So he took half damage. Yep. different Spore Zombie failed. Yep, the Spore Zombie failed, so it took the full one. Is going to get pushed back 10 feet. Gravash, unfortunately, also succeeded, so he only took half damage. So he took 4 damage instead and gets pushed back 10 feet, kind of pushing Ren out the way.
Sorry.
Or moving into Ren's space. This one got pushed back as well. And then 15 feet from you is him. He failed. He succeeded. Nope. Nope. Alright, that's everyone that got affected by you.
Okay, and then I'm going to do Ice Knife on the Rachok, whatever.
Well, is Ice Knife a bonus action or an action?
It's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action?
Oh, wait, shit. Why was I thinking it was a bonus action? Oh, well, I can do, what's it called? Fury of Blows then.
Alright. Who are you going to do it on?
He's almost dead. The Rachok, so I do it on him.
All right, you rush over to the ogre, and proceed to flurry of blows him. Ogre skeleton and flurry of blows his ass.
This should kill him. It better kill you, man. Wait, did I do? Oh, I'll just roll martial arts. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Take off another key point, by the way. Okay, the second one will indeed hit, killing him. As he's vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, he's gonna take double damage and is smashed into pieces by your second strike after you missed the first one. Clearly annoyed at the fact that he's still up.
Yes. Where's my key point? Okay. Alright.
I'm sorry, I made shapes and I don't know how to delete them.
I got it, don't worry.
Shapes.
She was drawing template stuff. I got it, don't worry.
Okay.
Where is he at on this? Hold up. Did I not? No, he's here. Oh, there he is. Okay. Boom. There we are. Alright. With that, it'll end Yuri's turn, and it'll be Horatio's turn.
Okay. Now let me see. What kind of creature is this Gravishin?
Ogre skeleton. Undead.
A what skeleton?
Ogre.
Alright, I'm going to open. So, Horatio looks at this big ol' skeleton man, and come on, look at it. Turn it. It's not pressing on it.
Pressing what?
Just as the spell I was gonna, because I wanted to describe it. Hold on, give me a second. And fuck it, I'm just gonna cast Ice Storm
Alright.
on him.
Alright, Ice Storm is a radius spell from what I remember.
Yeah, and since it's 20 feet, that's like his whole area, isn't it?
He's 10 feet.
Oh. Well, don't worry, Oh shit! That was a way bigger area than I thought. There we go.
Alright, well you're gonna hit Ren and then all these guys, so she'll be fine.
Oh, Ren! I didn't see her!
She's underneath him because he moved into her space.
Oh, my bad.
He failed, so he's gonna take double damage from the bludgeoning.
And that's why I read it as Gravishin.
Yep. And he's gonna take 15 cold, which means he's dead.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Okay, let me just mark him as dead. There you go. Okay, she's on top now. And with that, the spore zombies also have to make a save.
Yeah.
Let me see if they're resistant to anything. They are not resistant to. They are not resistant to cold, thankfully. So, dex save. That's a fail. So next, almost kills that one, and another fail, which means this one is this spore zombie is also dead.
Yeah.
And do I have bonus actions? Let me see. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Spirit on who really needs it right now.
Yuri's the only one. Yuri's the only one injured.
All right. And so I send my a cute little baby sea turtle healing spirit to heal my girl.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
So cast it for me, please. All right. Let's see what. All right. So on her turn, it's gonna give her a d6. It's gonna give her a d6 of health per for a number of turns equal to your wisdom modifier plus 1. Which I'm pretty sure makes that. Which I'm pretty sure makes that 4 times, from what I remember. Yep, 4 times. Alright. And with that, we're going to move on to Spore Zombie 4. As it's going to look around, and it's going to see Yuri. And it's going to start moving right towards her.
Don't.
Get your fucking dog, bitch!
And then it's going to try and bite and claw at you. First one is a 10 is gonna miss. An 18 will also miss as it tries to bite you and claw at you, but you kind of like keep it away. And you notice that and as you're holding it away, you see spores coming off of it, and you think that if it happens to hit you, you think those spores might do something.
Like get me sick?
Potentially. Okay, Midias is gonna look through his spellbook real quick. He's gonna be like, I forgot to cast Mage Armor again. Well, no, it's still on actually. His Mage Armor is still on. So he's just gonna look around. He's gonna be like, all right, I think it'd be a good idea to keep that Bone Claw away. So, and then he raises his hand and he's going to cast Wall of Fire. And a straight line right here. Oh, come on. Really? Alright. Did it get rid of the... Yeah, it did. Whatever. Okay. What was a 60-foot line? Alright. There we are. Alright. Boom. Wall of Fire suddenly appears on top of the 2 Spore Zombies. They're going to make a dex save. They're going to fail. Yep, they're both going to fail. And they're going to... Oh, and they're vulnerable to fire, so they're going to take double damage and be reduced to ashes.
Yes.
Also, I see Perry disappeared.
Yeah,
She's gone.
I'm still here, but I'm about to sprint off to the restroom because I feel like that might not be right with my dinner. Be back.
Oh.
I'm assuming Beiji shoots with a shotgun.
Oh, he's he probably saw those spore zombies acting up a little bit with Yuri. So he's gonna prioritize smoking those since he's not sure what they'll do.
Alright. As an action, Marhan's going to walk over to actually no. She's already getting healed, so I guess he'll hold off on that. Actually nah. He'll walk over to Yuri. He's going to cast Cure Wounds at the first level. Yuri, you get back 7 health, bringing you up to 49 health.
Thanks.
And then as a bonus action, he's going to let you get a free attack.
Okay. I'm going to attack the one that's right in front of me.
Alright, roll to hit.
With my quarterstaff. Come on! Okay. Quarterstaff.
That's gonna hit.
24.
You swing your quarterstaff and you crack his skull right open, sending spores all over the air.
Yay! Oh wait, no, spores.
That does nothing to you.
Okay.
Yuri destroyed one of the spore zombies.
Mm.
Right, and with that, next up is gonna be Pause.
Ah.
I want to check Pause's sheet, by the way.
Let me see. Open. Acid spit! Hell yeah! And spider climb, shit. Okay, so with multi-attack, can I do acid spit in there too, or
Yep,
not?
you can replace one of those attacks with Acid Spit.
Yes. Let me see how much the acid spit does. Alright, I'm going to get this bitch, the zombie spore zombie 1 with acid spit.
With
And
an 11 will hit.
nice.
You said Spore Zombie 1?
Yep.
Alright. That's going to almost kill it in one blow.
And tail attack. Oh, that probably didn't work.
Who was it? It was against Spore Zombie 1? Yeah, it missed.
Darn. But dang, my boy! Awesome. Alright, and I guess I end my turn there.
Spore Zombie 1's gonna go. And he's gonna rush up to Beiji. He's gonna try and claw at him. His bite will miss Beiji. And his claw will also miss. As Beiji kind of uses a shotgun to hold the thing back. Spore Zombie 3 is gonna go. And it's going to try and attack Marhan this time. First attack's gonna miss. Second attack will also miss. As next up is the Grand Experiment. As it looks at the wall of fire, and it just starts walking forward towards it. And you see the flowers start to cover it, as it takes only half damage as it walks through the fire. And then it's gonna start swinging. It's gonna start attacking. It's gonna start attacking Yuri.
No, don't.
An 18 will miss, but a 22 will not.
Bro, why are all these people ganging up on me? What did I do?
No. Keith, someone followed rendered down.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
You take
no.
20 piercing damage, bringing you down to 29 health, and you are now grappled.
Oh my fucking god.
These poor fools think that I'm still writing this shit. Oh god.
Next up is
They don't know your life story.
back up to Beiji. Beiji's gonna like look over to Yuri. He's gonna be like, "You need help over there!" As he's like holding off the Spore Zombie with
Yes.
a shotgun. All right, he kind of kicks it back, and he's gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot at it first. A 12 will hit, blowing the thing sky high with 18 damage. And he's gonna whirl around, he's gonna take a step, he's gonna take 3 steps forward, and he's gonna fire at what's left of Leru. With a 26, he will hit.
Just to be clear, who grappled me?
The grand experiment, the big circle right next to you now.
Big old boy.
Alright, Spores RE1 is dead, and with that, it is now Yuri's turn.
Oh, you mean Ren's turn?
Yeah, Ren's turn, sorry. Her active threat's still going. She's probably gonna save that. She's just gonna walk up next to him. And hit him twice with her shadow rapier. .23 will indeed hit. But a 14 will not. As it is now Yuri's turn.
Okay, so how do I get out of this grappling?
Okay, so you can make a. Oh, you can't. All right. Let me look at his thing real quick. All right. To be clear, you have to make a escape. You have to escape. So you have to roll either athletics or acrobatics.
I roll acrobatics.
All right.
What is it again? What is it? Oh,
You
never mind.
barely make the DC as you get out of its grasp.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, was that like a whole action?
Give me a second. Let me see. Yes, it is an action.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. I still have plenty of bonus actions. Hold up. Can't do shit. Oh wait, no, I can do water whip.
Alright, gonna water whip him.
Yes. How many key points do I have? I'm tired of this bitch. I'm tired of this bitch. Okay, I got 5. Okay. Yeah, I'll do water whip on the grand experiment since he grappled me.
Alright. How many key points are you gonna spend?
Probably 2.
Alright, that's gonna add an extra D10 of damage.
I forgot, where was this in features?
Yes. Alright, and roll an extra D10,
So
please.
I roll 2d10.
1d10, because for each key point past the one that you spent, it adds 1d10. Alright.
That's 18.
Dex save, he's gonna fail. So do you want to knock him prone?
Yes.
Alright. Just to be clear, was that? Yeah, it was magical, so he's gonna take the full damage, and he is knocked prone. And with that, Horatio, it is now your turn. Oh, actually, oh wait, I forgot. Give me a second, real quick.
You gotta heal, man.
You got spec 6
Oh,
health.
yeah, heal her.
You're up to
Yay.
35
Okay.
health. Anyway, Horatio, it is now your turn.
All right. Let me see how far away they are. No. Why'd it close the door on me? Jesus. Alright, anyway, I'm going to go up to this bitch, and I'm going to, I'm gonna ice knife him at the 3rd level.
Alright.
Stabbies.
Alright, the 20 will hit, dealing 16 piercing damage to him. Automatically killing him, in fact.
Nice.
But everyone around him is going to have to make a dex save.
Oh, shit.
Including you.
Shit, why?
Because you're within the radius of the shard's dexterity saving throw.
Alright, fuck. I'm sorry, y'all.
Marhan failed. So he's gonna take 4 cold damage. Actually, he's resistant to that, so he's gonna take half of that. Nothing. And Yuri, you have to make the save too.
What save?
Dexterity save.
Dex.
Goddamn Horatio with your ice knife.
I thought you weren't
Beiji, you blew the head off a spore zombie and then shot the grand experiment after it came through the wall of fire. We're using a flower shield to take half damage.
Would this be an area effect?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so
You
the
have
3rd
evasion.
one's dead, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. You have evasion. So with that, you
Do I
take.
pass?
Yep, and you take no damage as a result of evasion.
Yeah.
So all the spore zombies are dead, leaving only the grand experiment.
Alright, let's get this bitch.
You get the feeling that if you push him back into the wall of fire, he will take more damage. As it is now Midius' turn. Midius is gonna actually. Spore zombies. Yeah, spore zombies. He's going. Seeing that this fight's almost over, he's gonna take a step back and let you guys handle it as he cracks open a book.
Who?
Midius.
Wow, thanks.
Marhan's gonna heal Yuri again. This time Yuri gets back 10 health, bringing you up to 45 HP. And next up is Pause. Boxy,
What?
Pause's turn.
Oh, okay. It's just a grand experiment, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna acid spit him.
Alright, roll to hit.
Yep. Alright, go down. Come on. Move it. There it goes. Oh wait. Roll a hit. Come on.
I'll keep the 21 since you rolled, but so how do you want to do that? Actually, no, he's still alive.
Shit!
He's
Oh, wait,
he's barely
and
alive.
I have multi-attack, right? Can I hit him with my tail?
Go ahead. A 14 will miss.
Dang it!
Oh no!
As it is now the grand experiment's turn. And seeing the people all around him, he's going to take a swing at Yuri and Pause. So Yuri first, 18, that's gonna miss. Pause second, 25. Pause is grappled and now he has taken 19 piercing damage,
No.
bringing him down to 101 health.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine.
Oh, wait a minute. He barely lost any health. Okay.
Back up to the top of the round with Beiji.
Get him! Get him!
Okay. Alright. Let's Let's fucking do this. Alright, let's see what trick shots I have because I need to make sure this fucking dies.
You didn't pick the third one. Your third trick shot, by the way.
Good point. What's it? Trick shots. Okay. Yeah, I got like 3 grit points, so just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna fan the hammer. I'm gonna fan the hammer for 3 grit points.
What's your reload?
And
Keep that in mind.
okay. Buzzkill.
Hey, it's not my fault.
Buzzkill.
It's not my fault. You picked the one with the least amount of ammo. Well, compared to the sniper rifle. Not comparing the sniper
True.
rifle, anyway.
Alright. Well then, actually the pistol hasn't gotten any love, and I got a full batch of AP pistol bullets for that, so...
Alright, give me a
it
second.
has 4 shots.
Let me make sure that it has the AP round selected. So that's one action. That's going to be a +2 to hit. And it's going to consume your AP pistol rounds. Alright, and you are good.
Alright.
Fan the hammer to your heart's consent.
Alright. And there's only like 4 shots in that one, so...
First one.
Yeah, correct. So... Oh, let me correct my grit real quickly. Okay. First shot.
First shot will hit with 9. Second shot. 11 will miss. Third shot.
Come on.
Oh! How do you want to do this? You rolled a crit. You accidentally did 4. I'll put back the other one, but how do you want to do this? 2 shots. 2 shots hit. Second one was a nat 20, but the middle shot missed.
Okay. Well, for the nat 20, or for the kill shot. Goddamn, I should have been looking up that quote when I was pooping my guts out. May you be put out of your misery. And visual aim for a headshot.
Alright. You aim straight at his head, and you pull the trigger. The first one hits him in the left socket. Second one misses. Third one hits him in the right socket, and poof, his head is blown back. He falls back into the wall of fire and is burnt to ash and is burnt to a crisp as he lies there. And he goes slump as his body burns to a smoldering corpse. As combat is over.
Hell yeah.
And y'all thought that was gonna be bad.
Yeah, a lot of people. I don't know. I don't trust you.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
This is the thanks I get for being your DM.
I love. We love you, man.
Yeah, that's what you're getting right now because you got us all paranoid. Shit, thought we was gonna die.
Maria, Midias kind of like turns off the wall of fire. He takes a deep breath before he walks over. Well, I guess that was Leru the Lesser.
That's it, right? I hope that's it.
Maria kind of like looks at him. Poor man. There has to be some significance to this area if he's put in here for a reason. Could be close by, maybe. See, Marianne's thinking for a moment, and then he kind of walks over to this wall. And kind of like, actually, he starts knocking along all the walls. Solid. Solid. Huh. You see, Marhan seems to be thinking of something.
What's got you thinking?
An idea. And he's gonna cast Stone Shape. And you see him kind of like mess with the wall a bit, and then suddenly, and then that's when you suddenly notice. Give me this one. Give me this one. There we go. Wait a second here. You notice that the wall slowly starts to shift until a doorway opens up.
A doorway.
Yeah, he uses Stone Shape to make a doorway out of the wall.
Hmm.
And then you see, and you kind of from where you guys are, you can see that there's an elegant bedroom in the doorway.
A bedroom?
Yes.
Huh? Bless you.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
God damn it. I'm stuck again. Oh, there we go. We're good.
Okay. And you see this bedroom with 2 desks inside and a well-kept bed.
Does the bed look like it's freshly laid in?
No, it looks like it hasn't been touched for a while.
Is it dusty?
Yes, it's really dusty.
Ah. And what's on the desk?
On the desk, it's mainly cleared. You see some. It's mainly Leru's notes on his ideas of a cure for the orange fever. But there is one note that you find. All of it seems illegible. It seems like whoever messed with it kind of like destroyed what he wrote. But judging by the titles, which you can figure out. But then you find a piece of paper that's been put through the ringer, and it's written in Druidic. Roxy, please check your journal.
Alrighty. I wanted to help people. I wanted to prove that I wasn't the lesser like my name suggested. I wanted to help cure the orange fever. I want to help. I want to help. Oh, good. So, is that a suicide note then?
You get the idea, though, that those were Leru's final words before Sora turned him into that bone claw over there.
Oh yeah, no, that makes more sense. My bad. I feel bad.
How do the rest of you feel about that note?
I guess I see where he was coming from.
Mm-hmm. I feel bad for him. He wanted to help.
Beiju he'll lean back out to where the fight happened. Is his head still intact for the most part?
Yes, but it's still his bone claw head.
Alrighty. Well,
Ain't no flesh.
Beiji's gonna go over and everyone's probably gonna grimace at what he's about to do, but he's gonna take the head.
Kind of takes you a bit. Kind of got to get the crowbar out, but you're able to wedge his head off of his body.
And Beiji's gonna put it in his own bag.
All right. Right.
What happened?
Beiji took Leru's head.
Oh.
I'm gonna see if we can. Gonna see if I can at least try to revive him later. Have to rebuild him and revive him, so to speak.
All right. There's also a door leading out of the bedroom.
All right.
Peeking in. What's in here? Oh Jesus, that's scary.
You see that there's a bunch of bookshelves and carpet, and the entire floor is carpeted.
Carpeted. Damn.
You get the idea that this is where Leru lived for the most part and studied.
Are the bookshelves empty?
Yep, all the books have been. Well, there's a couple of books still left. Most of them were like mainly books on anatomy, stuff like that. Histories of past diseases. Media seems to like look through some of the books, and he's kind of disappointed. Nothing here.
Mm.
And then
What's in the corner desk?
nothing in this one. It seems like it was cleared out.
And then you were about to say?
Nothing. I wasn't about to say anything.
Oh.
While we're walking through, and Beiji see if he'll spot any sort of like history books or the like, just general history.
Well, there are books on the history of diseases.
He'll grab a couple of those.
All right. There are two other doors in here. One of them leads out. One of them leads to a place that you have no idea.
Where's the one that leads out?
Judging by the light, you could guess the one on the right.
Oh, okay. Wait, I don't see another door.
Give me a second. Be right back.
Okay. Better than sex.
What?
I'm watching the video.
Alright. Nee, Rebecca. That's that's. So funny.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Just haven't heard anything. Weird Al was gone deaf.
You're alright.
We all love you, Perry.
We love you.
Alright, thank you.
Shit.
No. Was that you?
Who ringtone is that?
That was me.
Oh. I was like, what is that? Who's watching MPT?
MPT, what? Should I be worried?
No.
Okay.
Darn it. I can't find it. Darn it.
was Berlin. Might be.
Yeah, shit. I do not like that.
Like what?
When, like, in more recent animatics, when people are actually showing, like, when Zuko's face gets burned, like the actual, like, fresh burn. So it's like,
Oh yeah.
it's like, ew, no, thank you. They're probably gonna show us that too, to be honest, in fucking the newer one, because they want to be brutal, I guess.
Goddamn Netflix.
Like, fucking. Like, if you knew anything about this show, you'd want to do everything not only to make us happy, but to make Bryke happy. Because Bryke is like.
Just cancel the show.
Just.
They're not gonna do that, but just
There's no
cancel.
hope.
I think
Like, fucking.
talking
People are
about,
still gonna probably watch it for review purposes. You were saying?
talking about Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point they should just either A, finish the season and can it, or just release what they have and can it. You know?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna finish the season and then cancel it.
Yeah.
Because they know, because people are gonna hate that.
And I think it was the case that it would basically be it was going to be a basic experiment anyway. You know?
You're not supposed to have sex in Avatar. That's what fan fiction's for. Dumb goovers. Like. Like, sad but true.
Yeah.
And I mean, when I say sad but true, I mean, like, sad that they're making fics about that. It's just like, no. But they probably, like, age them up or whatever.
I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah. That or, like, I don't know, if UA marries at 16, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't want to think about it anymore. Never mind.
Yeah, I was like, no, even then.
Well, I mean, I know, but, like, the age of consent or whatever was probably totally different back then. It's just like.
But, like, right now, it's like, no, you
Like,
should
please.
be of age.
Yeah. Ah, the piano. Piano. Piano.
Waiting on
Sauce.
consent still?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Is that back yet? Dang it, I suck at this game.
What are you playing?
Pokemon Cafe, whatever it's called. It's like Zoom, but Pokemon. Darn you.
Sorry about that. I had to move some stuff in real quick, and I have to get the rest of it after. But
Dang it.
what?
Yeah.
What?
Awesome.
All right. So, continuing on. I meant to say that there's a force field to the right, but as you get closer to it, it does disappear, opening a doorway.
My headphones were off. What happened?
I just returned, and I said that to the right, instead of a door, it's a force field that opens up as Yuri gets closer, opening the way out. But the door that she did open seems to lead to an altar. It seems to be an altar to the elven gods. Particularly, you do see the most notable ones being the Sea Mother, the Adventure Hunter, and the All Mother. But as you do notice that these are statues of the elven gods, you do notice that some of them have that, particularly the one that the Twilight Mother, the one that deals around sending elves to the afterlight, has been damaged.
Oh shit.
Most likely by Orva, since she is a lady of necromancy.
Okay.
But it seems like Leru kept this shrine well intact. It seems like, despite the fact that he was a spore druid, and despite the fact that people consider spore druids to be necromancers, he very much did hold his faith close, judging by how well kept the statues are even after his death.
Yeah. It looks nice though.
Yeah.
In what way is the Twilight Mother statue damaged?
It looks like it was defaced, and later the arms of the statue were broken off.
Okay. This is a shot in the dark for Reiji, but he's going to see if there's any adhesive or chemicals with him.
Nothing that he would have on him. He's not much of an alchemist, more of a tinkerer.
Alright. In that case, heavy are the statues?
They're about. Give me a second. I need to look up a statue that's similar.
Are they like little statuettes, or are they like?
Yeah, they're statuettes, but I need to see how much they would weigh, because. It would be. As a statuette, it'd be about 2 pounds.
Alrighty. And you said there's 3 of them?
There's one for the entire. It's statuettes of the entire pantheon, but the Twilight Mothers has been mainly broken.
Seeing that only the Twilight Mother's damage, he will pick up the he'll pick up the Twilight Mother statuette with all of its parts and put them in his bag.
All right. Anything else you guys would like to do?
No.
All right. Well, the way out is right in front of you. You get the idea this hallway is going to loop all the way back around to the front of the dungeon. So, do you guys choose to leave the dungeon?
Yeah.
All right.
Where is it?
So it's gonna loop around. So if you take either path, it's gonna lead all the way back to the front. The one to the right, probably considering that you're near a corner, is probably the shorter one.
The one down?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't have to move all the way if you don't want to, because I will mainly say that you guys transition back to the camp after an hour of traveling back.
Oh, so I don't have to move?
Yeah, don't worry. Because I'm pretty sure that would get annoying at some point. Because you guys are back at camp. See that all the blood hunt. You see that that everyone except Joe and Jack are back in town. I mean, are back at the campsite. You see quite a few bodies burning nearby. Undead bodies.
Oh, okay.
In the fire, in fact.
What's happened?
Homer kind of looks back at you. Shavency, whatever you did, they were coming fast, but then they all just dropped dead.
Well, I think we might have taken out the brain of the heart of that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, nice. Your other human friends haven't come back yet.
Oh, bloody hell. We gotta go look for them.
Are you guys basically done here?
Good question.
Seems like you guys have cleared out the dungeon from what it looks like if the Shavinci have stopped.
We should probably go look for them.
Alright, well, where'd you guys come
Or at
from?
least I will.
Alright, well, if you guys are heading over there, where'd you guys come from exactly? Like, what town?
Dog Coast.
Yeah, alright, well, I guess we'll meet you there then. And so, everyone, all the blood hunters and your other friends from the caravan pack up, and they all head out. Leaving just you guys at the campsite.
Roll investigation to see where they might have gone.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Alright, with a nat 20, you kind of think about it, and despite the fact that it has been a while since they left this path, you do see the tracks that head off into the area, and you begin to follow them. These tracks do lead quite a ways away as you keep following them. But eventually you do come across the pair of them walking towards you, in fact. Walking towards the camp, walking in the direction of the campsite along a road.
okay.
And let me just activate that.
Where are we at? Oh. Okay.
Takes you about 15 minutes to find them. And they look over at you and they wave and say, "Oh, what are you two doing out here? I mean, what are you all doing out here, jackass?"
Well, you guys are missing from the campsite, so we decided to go look for you.
Oh, so then the dungeon's done then?
Yes.
More or less.
Wonderful. Glad to have that over with then. Yes, that would have been a rather annoying thing to have to deal with over and over again.
I know, right?
Joe nods in agreement, and he seems to, and then he's looking straight at you, but you notice that he's trying to signal something.
What is he signaling?
Roll insight.
What's he doing? What's he doing, Scoob? Insight. Damn, another natural 20? Oh, really?
You can tell that he's trying to signal to you, and he's like, "We're being followed."
Oh.
And you see that he's kind of motioning to those rocks back there.
Rocks where?
Far behind him.
Okay.
He says, "So, we should best get on the road then, right? Head back to town."
Sure.
All right then, he says. He starts walking towards you guys slowly. And with your passive perception, both of you are able to notice what appears to be a knoll head peeking up from behind the rocks.
Oh, it's a no.
Okay, what beige you have a shotgun out?
Probably not the shotgun.
Joking.
Who goes there? Shotgun.
Keep in mind, the distance between you and that knoll is 180 feet.
True. Fair point.
Wait, is the knoll even bad?
What did I miss?
You guys went to look for Jack and Joe. You found them in a forest, and they're being followed. As they were walking towards you, signaling that they were being followed, and Noel peeked their head up from behind the rocks.
And Beiji wants to shoot something.
Well, that's the thing. Is the knoll like bad? 'Cause it
Like
might
we
be
tried
good.
to help him out before.
As you contemplate whether he's bad or not, you do notice that he seems to have a bow ready.
Oh, just like, could we talk him down?
Can I just grab him with my Oh wait, I'm too far away. I think.
Yeah, for reference, this is how far he is from you, Yuri.
Yeah.
Much less Beiji.
Have I noticed him yet? Or...
Yeah, all of you noticed him.
Yeah. Hello there. We see you, Mr. Knoll.
You see Joe
you
kind of just
kindly
sigh as you continue speaking.
Listen, kind of just came back from an all-out death match with zombies and an experiment. Could you not shoot my friends, please?
And as you say that, the knoll does come out of hiding, but not alone. As you see 2 goblins, a bugbear. Is that 2 goblins? Nope, 3 goblins, a bugbear, and a female knoll that seems way bigger than the knoll that sharpshooter.
I called it Mr. Knoll! No! I called her Mr. Knoll! No!
No, the knoll sharpshooter was male, but then a second knoll came out that's a female that's way bigger than him. Joe just kind of sighs as he turns on his heel. Why do I have to do everything around here?
Thank you for not shooting my friend.
Jack kind of like has his sword, has his hand on his sword.
Beiji's gonna speak up. Listen, this is gonna go one of 2 ways. Or 3 ways, rather. One way is we all completely forget about this and we go our separate ways and we never see each other again. Second way is we fight. This is much less likely to occur. We fight, you defeat us and take all of our stuff. Or thirdly, we fight you, kill you all, and leave you on the side of the road in shallow graves and never to be heard from again.
As you say that, you're kind of looking at them, and that's when all of you notice that they have the sigil of a wolf with a sword through its head.
Do we know them?
You
Do
reckon?
we know that?
Yes, that's the symbol of the rebellion against Achak and his family. That's spurred up. The one caused by Kavan. And another thing you notice is the goblin at the top, right here, he's wearing a crown.
Wait, where is he?
Goblin at the top. Across top goblin.
Okay, all the way over there.
He's wearing a crown.
My bad. Goblin King.
Probably should have rested after this, before this.
Jack kind of like pulls out his sword and kind of like puts it in the dirt road, and he says, "I think you're just listening to the Dragonborn. I've seen him shoot down quite a few people. I don't think you'd like to be one of them. Or you." And then Joe speaks up. "Or you could, and I can put you in the ground like the rest of the rebels." And they seem to talk. The goblin kind of like steps forward.
I haven't had the chance to shoot a whole lot of stuff today.
The goblin steps forward. "As the king of this forest, you have all trespassed, and as a result, thanks to Grivar, the king of this land who has given this forest to me, I think that you all should pay the price for that, with the help of my trusty gnolls here." He motions to the 2 gnolls.
What's the price?
Death!
Oh,
Could we pay a different one? Your Majesty, Horatio kind of like walks up kind of timidly and bows. I'm sorry we did not pay better respects to you, my liege.
As you walk up, you can hear the sound of teeth grinding. It's coming from your left, though.
I look to my left.
It's Joe. He's grinding his teeth at the mention of the word king.
Well, that's what he is.
He takes a step forward. He takes a step forward, and you get the feeling that he's probably pissed. You dare call yourself a king? He takes a step forward.
Oh shit. Well, my plan's going to shit.
There's only one king, my king. And if you want to try and take his title, and you see the shadows all around you guys start to like wither and bend towards him.
trees?
All the shadows.
Oh.
You see the sigil of a raven appear on the ground at his feet. I will gladly put you in the ground.
But he just wants to be king of the forest. No, I'm just joking.
And Jack just sighs. Here we go. And the Goblin King says, "You heard him. He threatened your king. Get him."
Okay.
As we're gonna start another combat.
You know.
You know what? I don't even care anymore.
It's not being easier. Hey, it's only a bunch of goblins and gnolls.
Yeah, but I wanted to befriend them. Damn, me and Paws both rolled shit. God.
Jeez, you guys are rolling way too quick for me.
So.
Oh, alright, it's alright.
No one wants to re-roll just to see.
Yes, let's flip this, man.
God damn.
But I
Eerie.
want to befriend the Goblin King.
Beiju says out loud. Or Beiju will say this out loud. I think that crown's gonna be better on
Chalk?
the actual king's head, on Jock's head.
A chalk, and he's the prince. Yeah, he will be soon to be king.
Ooh, I totally forgot
roll
about the
again, though.
labyrinth.
You totally forgot about the prince that you guys were friends with? Or not friends with, traveling with?
I forgot about the labyrinth. So when I looked up Goblin King, David Bowie showed up, and I was like, "Oh, hello, my man, my beautiful man."
Or I wear it for a couple of days and then sell it off for a couple $100 gold. So whichever one happens first.
God, he's too pretty.
Let me roll for you guys real quick.
Wait, can I reroll?
I did. You got an 18.
Alright.
Ratio.
Man, I want to watch the labyrinth.
Ratio got a 22.
Dang!
Pause. 22! Jesus Christ.
I'll just go first.
Alright, Ratio, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I really didn't want to hurt any of these guys, but I guess we're doing that. Let's see. I mean, I could still try to negotiate with them, but I don't think that's happening.
I mean, you could negotiate. All right, you could negotiate with them, but that also means you have to convince Joe to stand down, and he seems pissed.
I mean, how evil are these guys per se?
You have no idea.
I think Joe's being a baby. I'm gonna try and roll like persuasion because like I want to still talk to the king. I say, listen, I don't know exactly what has gone on for you to be upset with my friend or Joe for you to be upset with them, but can't we share the forest and like get along? Maybe this forest is for everybody, and Also, I can give you gold if that's what you require.
Roll persuasion for the Goblin King.
Persuasion. Unnatural 20.
All right. He kind of looks like he's considering it. He looks like he's considering it. But he's kind of nervous about the fact that Joe still doesn't seem to be standing down as.
Hmm.
You already spent your free action. You already spent your free action to persuade.
I'm going to. Maybe I could do something like block Jajo off from them. Let me see. I'm just gonna. Darn it. I'm just gonna ever so gently walk towards Jajo and, like, step in front of him. Like, I really don't want to do this a second time today. Can we just stand down, please?
Why is Fredbo breaking up so much?
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh wait, I know why. Give me a second. I keep forgetting one crucial fact.
What?
This. I keep forgetting the fact that we're in US. That it's in Europe, not US South. Anyway, you guys there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He looks to be he seems to be glaring right past you. He doesn't seem to be paying much attention.
Oh, he's gonna knock me over, but it's fine. I don't care.
Next up his paws.
Oh, right.
Unless you want to do an action for something.
No, I don't think I'll do anything, but pause. I'm just gonna have him come closer. How far away is, like...
He's got 30 feet of movement. So he'll be able to get right next to Beijing.
Yep. Ah, shit. Why is the screen going dark? Okay, it's good. And I have him, like, ready an attack in case, to defend Yuri.
Alright. Perry, you dropped out again.
Shit! Oh, boy. Of course he has to go right after!
Yeah, you know... He's really pissed right now, and he sees you in the way, and you see the shadows just morph around him as he suddenly...
Oh shit, no!
He does the same thing that Ren does. Before he summons this massive shadow scythe and just starts carving into the Goblin King.
No! Fuck! God damn it! I should have used Entangle. I knew I should have used Entangle. Damn it! Why didn't I use Entangle?
14 will miss. A 22 will hit.
Shit! He's gonna kill the Goblin King and break his baby goblin bones.
A 15 will miss, however. You hear the goblin screaming before as Joe just growls and he keeps taking a swing after swing at him. Jack just sighs.
Can you help me, please?
It's Yuri's turn, but I don't think Cookie's here right now because she said she'd be right back. So I'm gonna have Jack go. Jack just looks and just walks ahead. Here we go. He just kind of like walks up next to Euratio and he just like pulls out a bow.
What are you gonna do?
He's not gonna listen to me.
Well, maybe you could help restrain him? No, that's no.
Yeah, he just get out of it. I just make this as quick as painless as possible. He's gonna shoot with a short bow. That's gonna hit.
Don't do it. This dumbass Goblin King right at the front lines. He's a tiny twig boy.
He misses with the other two short bow stuff, though. Welcome back, Cookie. It is Yuri's turn.
What happened?
Okay, so Horatio kind of convinced the Goblin King to maybe stand down. Paws walked up next to you, but then Joe is like, "Fuck this shit," and he teleported next to the Goblin King and started carving chunks out of him.
And I'm like, he's gonna break his little baby goblin bones.
And Jack, realizing that he wasn't going to be able to convince Joe, shot at the Goblin King with a short bow, and the Goblin King is definitely bleeding out as he's near death. As he's soon to be near death.
Well, there goes that.
No, I want to help him. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
But Yuri's like, you know what? We might as well just start wailing on him.
God, titties.
But still breaking up. Whatever. I don't care at this point.
The things I do for my bullshit good alignment.
Okay.
God dang it.
So, lightning dart.
Alright. Do it.
Alright, that's it. I'm not listening to Fred Boat anymore. It's too chaotic.
I'm just gonna stop it. Well, you guys are all in,
14 damage on the Goblin King.
Alright, that 21 will hit, so yep, he's gonna take 14 damage. And I think... Wait, did that not have the... Yep. He's like, why? I just want to be king of the forest!
Yeah, let him be king.
Poor Goblin King.
And Joe's like, shut your mouth.
I want to see the Goblin King!
That'll
Wait,
work.
is he dead?
No, he's near, like, he's bleeding.
Ah.
You got one more attack, Yuri.
I know, actually. Can I, like... Does Horatio look, like, really sad, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she was gonna wail on him, but saying that Horatio is, like, really distressed about it, she's gonna, try to intimidate? Wait, what I got higher? Yeah, I'm gonna intimidate
The king,
Goblin King.
the king was willing to hear you out. Joe was the one that's pissed off and is trying to kill him.
Yeah, because, like, he's like, oh, you're no king.
Hey, I thought he was... Oh, okay. Well, can I intimidate Joe?
Do you want to try to intimidate the retainer of the prince?
I mean, technically, he and I don't really like each other, so...
Up to you.
Yeah, why not? I'll intimidate him.
Roll intimidation.
Come on!
Which side of the board are we on?
Oh, you guys are on the right side, the goblins and all of them are on the left side.
Hold on, I'm trying to think about what I want to say.
Wait, really? This is... Like on the grand map?
Oh no, on the forest road map. Can you not see it?
Yeah, I can see it. I'm just trying to think of if we're in steamer or traveling right now.
Oh, technically you're still in steamer. You were on the border of all three, but at this point you guys were kind of like, you guys are basically at this point you're nearing the border between steamer and what would be Trevland, but...
Yeah, I want to do persuasion.
Alright, well, persuasion.
Because I can't think of a good intimidation thing.
My computer is too hot.
I might be able to reason potentially, but
Why a +3? It should be +4.
What's your charisma?
18.
It's 18. For some reason I thought it was 16. Alright, let me fix it. There you go. Alright, it's fixed
Bro,
now.
you could have had me dying on the field.
Oh my goodness.
Dying.
There, it's
Okay.
fixed.
Persuasion. What? 11?
What do you
Fuck
say
man.
exactly?
I just say, hey, look, Horatio managed to make him go away, so why don't we just leave him alone?
Noted.
Fuck.
Joe's gonna kind of like glance over at you for a moment. He's still like still raising his scythe overhead, and Jack just says, "You should probably listen." My hand is gonna go, unless you want to. I'm guessing you're not gonna spend your other attack, Yuri.
This is gonna sound wrong, but I kind of want to hit Joe.
Well, you can roll the hit if you want.
I'm gonna do a dart. I'm gonna do a dart.
Throw it at him.
Dart him! Oh gosh. Well, will that cool him down, maybe? Are there drugs in those darts? No.
With a 15, you barely hit him.
Oh jeez.
But he moves.
Oh,
He moves out the way. But you see a shadow kind of like rise up next to him, and it barely is able to block it slightly as it grazes him. And you hear Jack say, "You should not have done that."
Oh no.
As he turns towards you.
Oh jeez. Oh well. Oh no.
Mahan's gonna walk forward and be like, just maybe, we should take a moment to think about what we're doing here. You know, I'm pretty sure that there's much more wonderful things to do today besides kill each other, right?
That is
know what
exactly
I'm
what I
doing.
was saying.
I
It's
know
just a
what
hostile
I'm doing.
situation.
He's
She
gonna try
knows what she's doing, but it's also a hostile situation.
his 11's not
We also rolled
his
an
11's
11.
not gonna work for him.
Oh god.
Noel Sharpshooter's gonna look around, just gonna look at like, what is going on right now?
He's like, what the fuck?
So confused.
He's just gonna turn tail and like get out of there probably. He's gonna look at the matriarch, and the matriarch's just gonna shrug and be like, let's just leave. They talk to each other in Noel, and he just starts walking away. Beiji, it is your turn.
Good. Okay. In character. How far is? He's just gonna. Yeah, he's just gonna move up right there. Okay. Beiji's just carrying his pistol and a Molotov and like a alchemist fire right now. Can I just throw something out here real fast before we either slaughter these poor little, this apparent local region of the forest in a country that neither of these two individuals have any power in? I motion to Jack and Joe.
Oh yeah, shit. This isn't your place to speak, Jojo.
Where Beiji says, just throwing this out here real fast before I do anything here, but Zhao, we're still on steamer. Even if this is disputed territory or Trevland, this is still steamer.
Yeah.
This is the Goblin King is a local thing that is a local entity that the steamer government needs to handle.
So literally, who are you to decide who's king of the forest and not, Jojo?
Roll persuasion.
He's like in and out of character.
Roll persuasion.
Me?
Yes.
I swear, he gets another 11. I'm gonna.
He has a -1 to his charisma, so. Nope.
It's
yep,
gonna be
-2.
11 again. I swear to God.
If it's an 11 again, I swear I'm a riot.
I'm a riot.
So just please think of that before we all start shooting.
Please. God.
With a 12. Okay, so Joe just gonna pause for a moment. He's gonna glare at you for a moment, and then he's gonna grab the Goblin King by the throat.
No.
Okay, brief, alright.
He's gonna pick him up to eye level. He's going to say to him, I truly hope my king goes to war with all of you so I can wipe filth like you away. But for now, he then drops him. Leave! And he's gonna stop fighting. And it's gonna stop combat as the Goblin King kind of like falls on his feet, falls on his butt, and he's gonna like he's gonna quickly scramble to his feet and run away.
Oh wait! I want to give him some gold.
You throw
Like
how much gold do you
incognito.
throw at him?
Let me see. Shit, how much do I got? I just want to give him a consolation thingy. Where is it in my?
Yeah,
inventory.
it would be better to look in your PDF potentially, because I don't know how accurate the inventory one is to your PDF, because I don't know how much gold you guys have.
Oh, because I thought you were gonna add it to ours, so I didn't really.
No,
but I think
I was just gonna save it until we split it up later.
All right. I have 65 GP, so I'm gonna give him 25.
Right? You throw 25 at him, he quickly picks it up and he runs away with his other two friends.
So on the dart, Yeri says as he runs away.
And then Jack's just gonna put away his short bow, and he's gonna walk forward, he's gonna say, "Really had to explode on them, didn't you?" And Joe just glares at him.
I don't regret throwing a dart at you, though.
I don't regret anything I did.
And also, Joe, there's some pressing matters the Regent should be focused on.
And
That you'll pull out the notebooks that are containing the information related to what occurred in the dungeon and the uprising currently.
he quickly takes them, he starts looking through them. And then when he sees the one by Kavan, he kind of like pauses for a moment and stares at the name.
Start with that.
And then you see, and then he just leave, and then you just see him walk into a shadow and leave. And Jack just kind of like says, "Oh, that's worse than what I expected."
Worse?
Man,
Usually he's very calm with his rage, except when it comes to certain things. That, him just leaving, that's a whole nother beast entirely.
Not to mention he left you behind.
Oh no, he knows I'll be fine. But what exactly was in that letter? Was in those journals?
do you want the long or short answer?
Short, please.
Basically, the people who were originally who took over the dungeon performed all the horrific evil experiments against human life,
And Goblin, and Bugbear, and Noel.
Mortal life, technically. Manipulated the leadership of the province that rebelled via undead magic fuckery.
How bad are we talking exactly?
Made an apparition of his dead father's ghost and said, "Hey, revolt for me."
Oh, and then you see Jack kind of pale. Oh no. Now, he is far angrier than I thought then.
So basically, this whole situation was caused is literally a false flag event, so that another power could potentially take over Shrevland permanently.
Well, to be honest, the rebellion will be squashed easily. It just depends on how violently. But now I am going to be worried about how the others are going to feel when they find out about this, because that hits too close to home.
So, I was kind of wanting to wait to show all of you that, but considering Mr. Regent here nearly made paste out of the local wildlife
Retainer.
he nearly turned the local fauna into his personal his personal arm sleeves there. He needed something else to focus on, clearly.
Yes, but you gave the wrong thing. Because Joe has very delicate issues about people close to him betraying him, supposedly.
Good grief.
Oh, is he gonna hate me now?
No, he's going to be, he's not going to hate any of you. All you did was hit him, and to be honest, all of us have done that at some point.
Well, yeah.
But the issue at hand is that Aaron Grevar, the rebel, he was a close friend of me, Joe, and Achox when we were children. Problem was, all four of us went through the same instant together that changed Joe heavily into the person he is now.
So what I'm hearing is he's going to more be pissed about how far a friend has fallen.
He's going to be more pissed at the fact that he almost killed a childhood friend because someone manipulated him again. It's almost as bad as when he killed a family member.
So more angry at himself. Okay, good. God, that's going to be fun to watch when we all reunite.
He'll probably be heading back to Achox to give word. The reason why I doubt any of you really care about the reason why he would be hating himself more than anything.
He's a perfectionist.
No, he... You know Achox's mother, correct? How she was from a local tribe? Since he's darker skinned than his father, who's pale, who's white.
You see Beishi standing there and he's making the buffering sound.
Yeah, okay, you didn't notice. Okay, yeah. I would assume none of you know. None of you are from Trebland. I am, Midius says in the background.
Yeah, here.
It's the, HHD dry sound of it spinning and it not loading anything.
Basically,
from AG.
Basically, the queen was very well loved by everyone for the most part. Of course, the nobles didn't like her that much because she wasn't nobility like William, like King William was. But he didn't care. He loved her. All of us did. Until she died. Supposedly, it was through an assassin, and all signs pointed to Jaloon. Jaloon was Joe's younger brother.
Yeah.
You all, the king and all of them were willing to just simply give it a slap on the wrist since he was manipulated, but Joe saw things differently. See, the Jacques clan are the retainers of the royal family. They do the dirty work so the royal family doesn't have to. And for one of them to betray the royal family like that, he saw it as a stain on their honor. So he did the only thing he knew would fix it.
Death.
Smothering, to be exact.
Oh, jeez.
No one ever knew for sure except me and the prince. And Joe's carried that with him to this day. And the idea that he almost killed a close friend who he saw as a traitor, well, let's just say that stirs up bad memories for everyone involved.
She scratches his head. Oh, now it's averted, right?
Depends on if he can convince Achox to let him go, since his older brothers are here, they might be more predisposed towards. And he looks at what would have been the bodies of the goblins in them if you guys kept fighting them. Looks to where the bodies would have been.
Yeah.
David is more violent, but maybe. We should probably get back to Berkshire at some point.
If there's going to be a Avengers level fight, if there's going to be a what is it? What's that comic I saw back in the Steamer Capital?
Oh my goodness!
I can't remember the name, but if there's going to be a civil war amongst the leadership, I really don't want to be around for that. So forgive me if I dodge the royal family for a hot minute.
No. The older brothers love their little brother. They wouldn't go against his word. Everyone, in fact, very much is. He thinks about it for a moment. All of us, I don't know, are entranced by the prince in a way. He says as he starts walking, since you guys are probably going to start traveling towards Dog Coast, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of us are entranced by the prince in a way. Joe especially, though. Joe and myself especially, though, not as the same way as Anya.
Is one of loyalty, the other one is of love, or is it something else?
How does Joe say it? He kind of thinks for a moment. If you would have said to him that he's in love with the prince, he'd say something to the effect of... Okay, I remember this exact line that he said back when someone made the comment towards him. Love is childish. It's nothing close to how I feel. A chalk is my star in a way. He guides me down the path I'm supposed to go. What I feel towards him is beyond romance. It's beyond friendship. He's his guiding light in a way.
So a role model?
Let's go with... None of us have been able to find a proper word for it at this point.
Well, all right.
Ratio, Yuri, any comments on that?
No. I kind of got the gist.
What was
Basically, Jack quoted Joe at some point on how he felt about a chalk.
and so Jajo is into a chalk?
No. He says that what he feels is beyond romance and friendship. Basically, none of them can figure out how to describe it. It's something far more than that.
It's interesting. What's better than that? I can't tell. So
After about... I'm thinking... After an hour, you guys are right back in Dog Coast as it reaches noon.
Really? Oh, that was in the morning.
Well, not noon. 1 p.m.
Okay.
And yes, all of it was in the morning. You guys spent most of the morning dungeon delving.
Right.
And short resting, anyway.
All right.
let's
Sorry,
get in there.
So do we all want to try to divvy up the loot now, or wait a little bit?
We can do it now.
Hey, Yuri, what about your friend?
Yeah, we had to revive him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we gotta help Isaiah.
And I believe we gave a full bag of 750 gemstones for you to do that with. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, we did have enough, I think.
Alright. So you head towards Lin Yu's mage tower. She opens the door, and you knock on it. She opens the door, and she says, "What? Oh, you all. Please tell me that you've dealt with whatever was hunting you."
Yes.
She pulls out the head.
Wonderful. What do you need me for?
My friend who was killed.
Alright, where's the body?
Show me the body.
You pull the body out of the bag of holding Horatio has. Still looks just as pristine as it was before.
There you go.
I forgot I had a bag of holding.
And she just stares at it and she says, "You had that in your bag of holding the entire time."
Yes, I did.
Alright, what's his name?
Isaiah.
Last name?
Who knows?
Kage.
Probably give us some. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I gave you guys the last name.
Kage.
Alright. Give me the payment.
We give her the money.
All
Give her the money.
She pockets the gemstones. She pulls out diamonds that you know are worth 500 gold, and she crushes them in her hand before she casts the raise dead spell.
Yay.
and the wood elf is kind of like just lying on the ground in front of her. Let me see how long Ray's death takes. I think that takes an hour as well. Yep, it takes 1 hour.
I am preemptively making him a flower crown.
All right. So at 2 p.m., she casts the spell, and he's kind of like coughs, and he kind of like sits. The wood elf sits up. Where am I? What? He kind of like he's like reaching all over himself. Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, you died.
We brought you back.
He kind of like looks over at you all, and he's kind of like shaking his head for a moment, and he says, "Yuri."
Hey, Zaya.
He kind of like stands up, and then he falls right back down to the ground.
Oh no, baby.
Yeah. Yes. You're going to take. It's going to take a bit for you to get back up. Ray's dead does have a bit of issues with bringing people back. Okay. I guess I should thank you for bringing me back to life. So thanks.
Wait, is he permanently back to life, or is it like a time limit?
Oh no! Ray's dead brings resurrection spells bring them back to life with no time limit.
Okay, I was about to say, like, we did all that just to find out he can't be alive forever.
Oh no!
He expires when he gets killed.
No, basically he takes a -4 to all ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls until 4 days later. Basically, he's weaker than he was when he was alive the first time. Until he rests for like 4 days. Hey, is that my crystal?
Yes. Do you want it back?
You have it. I'll just go back home.
Are you sure? You're kind of weak right now.
I'll be fine.
At least stay here for a couple of days until you get yourself back together.
Fine, he says. What are you doing all the way out here?
On an important mission for the Sea Warrior.
He raises an eyebrow.
It's none of your business.
Are you lying right now?
No, I'm not lying.
Are you? Out of character.
No, I'm not. Dang.
All right. You kind of like stare at you for a moment. Fine. Who are the rest of these guys?
My traveling companions. There's Horatio, Beiji, Marhan. Wait, who is all there with me? Is this
Everyone's
like the
there.
OG?
The entire party's there.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just controlling them.
Marhan and Rin and this new guy, Midius.
Hello. Like greet him. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna go to the local inn. I'm gonna get my room back if it's still there.
That probably is.
All right. He kind of like just starts walking. He just kind of like stands in his own and then he starts walking away, limping a couple of steps. Have a wonderful life, Linyu says as she waves him off. Well, I got $250 of profit out of that. Let me guess, Horatio's gonna run after him and give him his flower crown real quick before he's gone completely.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right.
And I like, oh wait. I tap him on the back.
Yes.
And I like boop, and I put the little flower crown on him. I'm like, okay, bye.
He looks so confused as he keeps going. Is there anything else?
I actually got a slight question.
Mm-hmm.
Beiji will say he's still holding the monster head, but instead of like as a trophy of a kill, it's more of a gentler, you could say.
Mm-hmm.
How can I put this? We found information leading that basically this guy, his final hours weren't the best.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm asking if it would be possible to bring bring the person back, even though he was forced into undeath.
Well, as long as you killed him again, it would work. Wait, is that his head?
Yes.
Do you have the rest of the body on you?
It's in the dungeon.
She slowly face palms. I'm not a cleric. I can't bring them back without the full body.
I can go back and get it.
You can't just.
How
bring
long
the
would
head
it take? Yeah, how long would it take us to like go back and scoop him back up?
2 hours. 1 to get there, 1 to get back.
And also, would we need a regeneration spell to connect the head back to the body?
No, all she'd need to do, basically the body part's not missing as long as she has it. All she'd have to do is stick it back on and keep it together as she casts Raise Dead.
Okay.
Then in that case, Beiji would probably just say I can ride back on my own real quickly and avoid anything that would hurt me. If that's fair to you all or not.
Yeah, you're good.
You kind of these things from everybody else. Like, how far is this place?
It's 2 hours walk. He shows her on the map and points right where it is.
Hold on. She walks into her tower. The tower, shoom, shoom, disappears.
What?
Leaving a hole in the ground where it used to be.
Magic.
You see Beiji, like, make a motion to the crater in the ground, like, what the fuck?
15 minutes later, nearing 2:30, she comes back. The tower comes back, and then she throws the rest of the body out of the house.
Beiji catches it, like, bouncing the head and the body.
Now hold it together.
Beiji, like, lays the body down and, like, presses the head against it.
Payment.
Where the neck is. We need to divvy up the loot, but we can get it in a split second.
All right.
I'm just asking if we can even do it. Do this.
She then proceeds. She then starts casting it, and then pauses. Now tries to cast it again. Pauses. Tries to cast it again. I think your friend wants to stay dead.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh man.
Can't do anything about that.
Wait, who was this again?
Leru.
Oh yeah, Leru. I thought so.
Leru wants to stay dead, apparently.
Oh man. Too bad we can't talk to him in the astral planes to reconsider.
Wait, Marhan pauses. Wait a minute, I have Speak with Dead.
Oh yeah.
Could try talking to him.
Probably be the best option.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, son of a... Whatever, I'm never going to try this anymore. Anyway, so he's going to cast Speak with Dead, and a spirit version of Leru comes out of the body. You see that he's far. You see that before you could only see shadow outlines, but now you can actually see him. Now he's a Eldrin like you, Horatio, but he's a winter-based one currently. And you see that his hair is tied back in a ponytail with like several flowers like poked through his hair. You see a couple of spores like hanging onto his clothes that he kind of like brushes off.
Aww.
Kind of like pause for a moment and he looks around. He's like, where am I? This isn't Elysium.
Oh, welcome back to Dog Coast and Steamer.
Oh, you cast Speak with Dead on me, didn't you?
Well, you didn't want to come back.
Smile.
Keep in mind, this is strange because usually Speak with Dead people don't know that they died, but he seems strangely coherent with the fact that he's dead.
Yeah.
You get 5 questions. Go.
So wait, since he knows that he's dead, we're not gonna like make him go away if we ask him questions about his death?
Well, no. You can ask him 5 questions. It's just that he knows that he's dead and he remembers everything.
Yeah, it's just like because I remember last time I did this spell, if I were to say something about his death, he'd just like go.
No, because what the hell? Anyway, no. The way Speak with Dead works normally is that they just don't know that they died.
Okay.
Maybe she kind of just wants to ask the obvious,
Mm-hmm.
or tell him why he's trying to be resurrected.
Like you asked him why he doesn't want to come back.
Yeah, that's what Beiji wants to ask. Is
I have caused the deaths of at least 36 people. He says, as you and Paige, you count off all the missing persons, and you're like, yeah, it's at least 36.
and not mean to be mean, but yeah.
And I've
actually, he'll conceal that number from him a little bit.
I've caused an epidemic that was bad enough as is to get even worse, thanks to my own research. So yes, I think it'd be better if I stayed dead.
No. But then I'll tell you this. We read your note, and we found your note that was written in your final hours. You're manipulated and taken advantage of. And your best and brightest work was stolen from you.
He has the face of remind me of something I don't know.
Yeah, and I partially wanted to see if you can be raised to have a second chance and potentially reverse some of the effects of what occurred.
Depends on how bad Sora messed up. Sora and Kavan messed up my original formula. Because at first it was spores, but for them they probably changed it.
There was research done into syringes and different other methods of spreading. So,
Kind of size. You got 4 questions left, by the way.
I don't have any questions.
All right.
Let Marianne speak.
Marianne was gonna say, I've worked with terrible people in my life. Didn't regret it for a while. Eventually I did. Lost my sight because I left. I meant because they hated that I left. But I'm working to do better. The Unifier is helping me with that. Maybe you can do the same. With whatever god you serve. Even though you're a druid.
Beiji pulls out the statue of the Twilight Mother.
He tries to hold the pieces of the statue, but he can, and he's like, all right, put me back.
Be brought back.
Put me back, he says, as he kind of looks down at the corpse. Ugh.
Oh, can I ask you this?
Hmm.
When the effects of the orange fever set in, how do you reverse them?
Took me a bit to figure that out, but a couple. Funnily enough, the first few symptoms aren't that bad. It's when it gets later in the infection that it gets worse. When either the orange sweat or the orange hive swap start, you want to induce the patient with milk honey and what was it? It was Vespidon honey and rabbit folk. It was Vespidon honey, alamri fruit, and rabbit folk cane. Only problem was that those 3 species are so rare to find at this point. They wouldn't. They don't. I was able to get my hands on it because I'm a druid, but it'll be harder for other people to find it. Cure disease doesn't even work on it on the fever. All it does is treat the symptoms, but it doesn't keep it away forever. That's what makes it so infectious. Anyway, but if you had my notes or anything, you could have brought them to potentially one of the kingdoms to convince them to do it. But seeing that my notes are gone, best solution at this point is to basically try and find. But I did figure out that whatever's causing the orange fever is something magical in nature. Since cure disease doesn't work on it, or lesser restoration and greater restoration.
All the way up to greater doesn't work.
Yes, I remember a cleric that I knew tried it. It didn't. All I did was cure the symptoms for a long time, but eventually the symptoms set back in. Whatever it is, it's foul and dark in nature.
Oh, that's good. Anyone want to ask anything?
This is your last
Alright.
question. I counted. You asked 2.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you said 5 questions.
Yeah, you guys asked 4 already.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know what to ask you.
Are you officially coming back? Yes. And then he's gone.
Coming back.
Yeah.
Because Ren shouted out asking if he's officially coming back, and he just said yes, like blankly. Well, let's do this then. And Ren kind of looks at Lin Yu, who was just watching the whole exchange. You all I keep forgetting how strange adventurers can be some days.
We are a different breed.
Anyway, you owe me 750 gold. Anyway, and then she smashes another diamond and brings him back to life in an hour. It is now 3:37.
Gotta divvy up that loot. No.
Subtract 750 gold from that. Well, actually, no. 750 times 2. You guys spent 1,500 gold to bring the 2 of them back.
Dang. So how much do we have left?
Well, I know that 750 of it was in gemstones. Let me pull the thing up. It's all the way. Wait. It's probably not actually. Where would it? Did I pin it? Please tell me I pinned it. Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, so guys lost 1,500. You are down to 9063 minus. You were down to 7,563 gold. To be split amongst the 6 of you.
Divided by how many you said?
6.
So 1,260.5 per person.
How much did you say?
1,260.5. So like.
So before the decimal was gold, after the decimal, the first digit is silver, second decimal is copper.
Okay. So.
Let me write this down on my end.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm about to 100 divided by
Just
6.
5 silver then.
Yep, here we go. Okay, 1,600 gold. between all
For
of
each
you.
person.
Yep, between the 6 of you, after you sell all the items off to get gold out of them. And by the way, with all that money gone, that does leave you guys with that leaves you all with a potion of heroism, 2 potions of superior healing, a scroll of scorching ray, potion of healing, potion of climbing. Potion of climbing. 2 potions of healing, 3 potions of climbing, scroll of shield. I'm just gonna delete all this and then just paste this. That's not even including what you're gonna get from the job once you guys are done with it.
It's not including the job.
That's not including what you're gonna get from the caravan job once you guys finish it.
Which, because so far all the carts survived with minimal damage.
You're gonna get a lot of money out of it. You're gonna get a lot of money out of it.
To repair them.
Well, they're not damaged at all. Like you guys have been able to get through the journey without much damage, thankfully.
But I'm saying if they do get damaged, is it possible to repair them in like the next place we stop?
Yeah, you can either repair that. You can repair them, or you can use, or if you find someone with a mending cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see. To be clear, he offered you guys. Please tell me I wrote this down. I thought I wrote this down somewhere. Alright, I'll find the amount later. Anyway, I do know it's a lot of money though. But yep, you guys are 1,000 gold richer each.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. So, what would you guys like to do now?
Probably take a rest.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Veiji's gonna repair the Twilight Mother statuette for Leru. Leru is his name.
Alright. You guys head over to the tavern and rest. All of your friends are there, including Jack and Joe, who seem to be sitting at a table by themselves. Jack seems to be talking to Joe about something. You see Ren head off and sit at like a booth by herself, and you see her talking to no one in particular. But you think you get the faint sight of someone sitting next to her in a chair that's sitting in the shadows.
Wait, what happened?
You see, Rin. So I mentioned Joe and Jack, and then Rin sitting at a chair that's next to the shadowy area, and you see the chair in there that appears to have someone sitting there that she's talking to.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Marhan kind of sighs. Oh, that must be the man she mentioned back when we were in the tavern, all the way back on the night the Temptress attacked. I don't want to say his name, because if I do, he'll know I said it. I think we should all have a drink, don't you think?
I think that should be in order.
Alright.
Or briefly, over the rest, Asia will sit down with the Spore Druid with a blank book and basically try to help him recreate his notes.
As time goes on, as the day wears on, he is able to transcribe the notes from memory as he writes it down. You kind of get lost. You kind of get lost in the muddle of it somewhat, Beiji, because while you are very intelligent, you haven't really dabbled into alchemy that to the point to where you can really keep up with what he says.
He'll get it when he takes a long rest and sleeps, so...
Horatio, you're able to kind of like pick up on some of the stuff he's saying, because it's like basic druid teachings that you were taught, or that you learned from Thrin.
What are they saying?
Basically, Beiji's helping Leru recreate his original formula for a potential cure for the orange fever. Paige is not really understanding, but you're kind of picking up on some of it because it's druid stuff that Thrin mentioned to you.
Basically saying an eye of an eagle with the toe of a toad and stuff like that for what it sounds like to him.
Basically.
Rabbit folk foot.
Oh my goodness.
Somewhere in the middle. You can't just take a lizard folk finger.
Yuri.
Oh, why not? Just kidding.
Yuri. You know those bloodhunters that you helped save at one point that Homer was with?
I say who? Bloodhunters?
Remember the bloodhunters that you helped free from their cell?
I think so.
One of them looked familiar to you, and you can never figure out why.
Oh.
But looking at them more and more, you realize there used to be a student at you realize that there used to be a student at the temple that you were a student at until they left for being too violent from what you remember. And what do you know? She became a blood hunter instead. Her name was, you're thinking for a moment, it was Windra.
Windra?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's currently
She's in here?
Yeah, she's nursing a drink at the bar.
I guess I can go up to her and say something.
She looks at you as you approach her. You finally recognize me?
Yeah, Windra. It's been, how many years?
How old are you?
How old am I? Question.
I think you were in your
87.
87? You haven't seen her in 3 decades.
87. Oh.
3 decades.
Yeah. She's been gone for 30 years. Which makes sense why you didn't remember her.
Wait, hold on. I have to do the math.
Goodness, isn't Horatio like 100 and something?
133.
Yeah.
I know. So I'm just like.
I think Marhan's older than both of you at 200 something. I want to say.
So I'm 46 years older than her. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, how's life with the master treating you? She says, clearly being very sarcastic with the master.
Fine. She glares at her. How was his blood hunter life?
Well, it was good until I ended up in a cell. She then downs the entire drink and then asks for another one.
Cell life.
Well, it was in that dungeon you guys saw, so damp, dark, smelly. She downs the second one, gets a third one.
Why did you leave?
Remember, the master thought I was too violent, that any teaching that she gave me would only make me worse.
Yeah, but I'm violent. Kind of.
Yes, but at least she at least thinks she at least thinks that you can be reined in. Probably, either that or she finally noticed your little crush on her.
Don't have a crush.
Mm-hmm. Everyone at the temple does at some point. She takes a drink. Fourth one to go.
Did you then?
Well, less crush and more wanted to see how she was on the sheets, but that quickly went away. Yeah. So but she kicked me out, and I decided to use that violence to make some money. So I became a blood hunter. Everyone hates me, but they leave me alone at the very least.
You doubt everyone hates you.
I
probably doubt that everyone hates you.
I'm a blood hunter. I'm formed from the blood of demons. Everyone hates us. We're
I don't hate you.
We're pariahs. We're pariahs to people like them. She motions to the townspeople all around who are kind of like giving her glances. No matter what, we can save a whole city full of them, and they'll still hate us.
Toss a coin to your blood hunter.
She can't. Do you walk by and say that, Horatio?
I do, and then I actually tossed him a five gold piece.
She takes it and like buys herself a sixth drink at this point, and she says, "There's no stopping being one. There's no cure for it. Once you get that demon taint in you, you're stuck as one forever until you die."
Life is shit, and then you die.
What was that, Cookie? I think your mic's kind of messing up slightly because I see you lighting up, but like.
Eating chips.
Oh yeah, because like you come into the mic, so it's like I think.
I'm eating chips.
Okay.
Your mama wants Chinese food.
What do I want to say? Well, I don't want to say this. Well, no, that's not what I'll say. Well, I do technically kind of miss you now. You were pretty cool back at the temple.
Thanks. I can still throw a mean right hook. Anyway,
You should not try to get captured in cells again.
that won't happen again, especially if the rumors are true that I keep hearing from some of the other guys.
Rumor.
Homer might be leaving us, she says. She looks over at Homer and then looks over at Beiji.
Wait, who?
Homer, Beiji's older brother.
Oh, for Beiji?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a rumor that Homer might be leaving the group, the Bloodhunter group.
What will you do if he leaves?
Well, we found him, so we might just keep adventuring together. Either that or we might split off. Usually Bloodhunters don't stick together that much. We like to travel alone.
Well, you can travel with us with the caravans.
I think
Right.
I think your Dark Elf friend has that covered. Besides, too many of us together is like a beacon for bad guys.
We've gotten attacked plenty of times. It's okay.
Maybe. Now, I see that you're hanging out with some regal company. She looks at Jack and Joe.
Don't mind them, they're not important. Except for Jack, he's cool.
To be honest, I'm surprised you're hanging out with them. I don't like them that much.
I'm not a big fan of them either, but you know.
Especially the prince. That one scares me kind of.
Yeah, he's weird.
You find out about his secret yet? She says, quote unquote.
I don't think so.
Oh, you're in for a world of surprise then.
Secret, you say?
Yeah.
Where he at?
A chalk?
Yeah.
He's back in Berkshire.
Where's that?
The city that you guys originally stopped the caravan at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one that basically said that the border's locked down.
Okay.
But, look out. Yeah. Rumor has it. Yeah, only we Bloodhunters and his friends know, but we've been hearing rumors lately about the sleeping dragon has planned.
Is it a good plan?
Depends on which way he goes with it. He's trying to find an answer to a question, apparently. Okay. Yes. You want to find out?
Well, shit. What are you gonna say?
To say, if you want to find out what the question is, you could probably ask him or his friends when you see him again.
No to answer.
You fought alongside his friends, so maybe.
But I questioned him earlier, and he wasn't that open about it.
That sounds about right. So, out of character, you did ask him what he was up to and who he was.
Yeah, but he wasn't like. He was still kind of vague.
Yeah. And you do remember the fact that he likes it when people ask questions and prod him, though.
Okay.
Yeah, he likes inquisitive people from what you think.
Okay.
Whoop. We'll see. Depends on how many drinks I get through tonight.
Yeah, Yuri looks at the cup and it's like, I've never had a drink before.
Are you gonna try and drink it?
How does it smell?
Ooh, it's strong. She's like, you might want to start out with some mead, honey. She takes the cup back and kind of like puts it on the ground. The reason I'm a blood hunter, alcohol has no effect on me. This will definitely knock you off your feet. So do you want to get
some mead?
All right, you get a mug of mead. Take a sip of it. It's sweet because it's made from berries and the like. There's a bit of that taste of alcohol in there, but it's mainly sweet.
It's not bad.
Yep. Just don't try the stronger stuff if you like mead.
What if I want to?
If you do, well, be prepared for the kick.
Actually, let me try a strong one.
Alright.
Here would probably be flat on her ass, but you know.
How strong are we talking? Do you want to drink Windra's drink, or do you want to drink something not as strong?
Probably not as strong, but strong.
All right. They upgrade you. They upgrade you to. They upgrade you to a stronger drink that they have. It's called Steel Ale.
Okay.
Though some people like to call it by a different name as a joke, Stale.
Stale.
You take a drink of it and roll me a con save.
Here we go. I'm gonna roll it in here. Here we go, y'all.
Okay.
With a 22, you're able to, thanks to your monk training, you're able to overpower the technically poisonous nature of alcohol.
Hell yeah. I mean, heck yeah. I can't curse. Okay. How does it taste? It's not that bad, right?
It's not that bad. It's not as sweet as mead, but...
Okay. Alcohol is not that bad.
As you're drinking with Windra, Zarya kind of like moves over to Horatio and says, "That the chick?" Yes, you, motioning to Yuri.
I'm sorry, what?
You mentioned that you had your eyes on. He kind of like lowers his voice. You mentioned that you had your eyes on someone else, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the monk.
Horatio, it's okay if you cheat.
Not bad.
You know what?
I said it's okay if you cheat.
Oh my goodness.
No. I didn't think we were a thing yet, but like I don't know how I feel yet.
Technically, we're not. That's why I'm like, I won't feel some type of way if someone else is interested.
Well, a dude is interested in me that I apparently knew from my gladiator days. So I'm like,
Zarya.
Word.
Yeah, Zarya. He's another blood hunter who was hanging around with Windra.
Bro, get with that.
Maybe. Yeah.
Get with that, bro. Yuri still got a crush on her master, so that's gonna create a lot of problems.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what was he saying to me?
He was like, nice, basically, because he was kind of checking Yuri out.
Yeah, but I have a feeling she might have a thing for her old master.
Genki. He says as a joke as he takes a sip of his drink.
Punch him in the arm.
he kind of like laughs a bit, kind of like holding his cup over his mouth as he spits some of it back out.
Shut up.
I'm not wrong.
Shush. What does he look like again?
I'm trying to remember what I said exactly. I think I said
I
that.
think you said. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What do you think I said? Because it might spill in my memory.
I mean, he might have been an elf, like me.
He was an elf. He was a moon elf. That was what it was. He was a moon elf.
Oh yeah, like my dude Erebos.
Yeah, moon elf with I don't remember. I'm just gonna retroactively change what I said for him because I can't remember currently. With silver hair and I'd say about light blue eyes. Kind of looks like what a dark elf would be like if they got more sun. But not as. Yeah.
Hold up. Look at.
Let me see. Yeah,
Still need to watch Dragon Prince.
Basically like that kind of.
God, he's. Oh, and Cookie, if you ain't watched the yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But if you ain't watched Dragon Prince yet, he's voiced by the guy who was Ko the Face Stealer in Avatar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But instead of he has short silver hair because monster hunters can't have long hair or else someone might grab it. But and he has light blue eyes, like I said.
Yeah, he pretty. But yeah.
So he has a couple of scars on his face, of course. But
So, what do I want to talk about with him?
yeah, we go back to the old arena.
Not in about, I'd say, a couple decades. I don't think.
Where'd you go? Well, actually, no. Better question: who'd you learn how to be a druid from?
This nice guy named Thrin, and I.
You kind of like gagged on a drink for a moment. You met the Fey strategist, and he taught you how to be a druid.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of just stares at you, bewildered for a moment. I swear, you were the second weirdest person in your group now.
Oh, don't I know it?
First being, he points over to Ren, who's still talking to that shadowy figure.
It's kind of a low bar, actually.
Considering, I don't know, your group seems pretty weird. You are all people from across the continent. Let's say you have a firebrand, you have a dragonborn, you have a half elf, you have a full elf, and you have a half elf that looks like he came from the humans. So.
True.
All you're missing now is an actual human, and then you'll fit the weirdness group.
I would like to have a human. They're fun to talk to.
Live too short for me. He takes a sip out of his drink.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're fun, like, as friends, I mean. Yeah, humans were never exactly my...
Except for the marked ones, I guess.
Yeah, they're nice.
The marked humans, he motions over to Jack and Joe. They live longer, at least.
I was always one for other elves, though.
He says, brings his drink up to his lips.
But yeah, after so many years in the tournaments, and I didn't really know what the point was. And so I just went to the ocean, and then I found something there.
Found a big something, probably, if it changed your life that much.
Oh yeah, I found this goofball.
He looks over at Paz. Ah, yeah, that sounds about right. Paz kind of like nudges him. Yeah. He kind of like rubs its snout.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that'll change someone.
And then I just bonded with all the, like, ocean creatures and stuff, and that's why I'm here, to help, like, make sure it's not polluted, or anyone, or any of them are killed off by this fever.
You'll have a lot of fun on the west then.
How so?
Yeah. Humans love sailing a lot more than elves do. Plus, the capital of Trebland. Plus, that capital of Trebland. If you're heading there, they call it the city of the ocean. From what I've heard, the aquatic capital also.
Ooh. Oh yes, I'm gonna go full starfish, just like flop.
Tell me how it is. I never got to visit.
You won't come with me?
Oh no, depends on what the group wants. This group gets pretty weird sometimes. We might split up if Homer's gone again.
I wouldn't mind seeing someone from the arena again. I've missed this.
Same. I had to talk to someone I actually know. He says he takes another drink. Someone who's not lower than 10 on the charisma scale, if you know what I mean.
Well, I am at least I'm a 16. 16. So
8 out of 10. Nice job. Or 4 out of 5.
If I weren't some sort of weird druid hippie, I probably would be just a little bit higher. Just a little higher.
Yeah, no, the flowers add to it.
Yeah. But then again, I do it for everybody, so it might seem to lose its charm. Like, sometimes I get worried. It's like, oh, it's Horatio. He's making another one.
Hey, it's better than some of the stuff I have to deal with when I met a lizard folk blood under, right? You know, lizard folk like to make bones make things out of bones.
Yeah.
This guy would never stop making bone necklaces. Every time we completed a hunt, he took some of the bones off the body, would turn it into a full-blown necklace, gave it out to some random stranger. Didn't even clean the thing.
Oh, okay. I might have gotten it, if not for the cleaning thing, and also, I don't do with the remains bit. That's just like, no.
Yeah, he was a nice kid though. Sad what happened to him.
Oh.
Yep, got ran through by a peasant with a pitchfork.
I'm sorry.
You see that he's kind of smiling at it while you're trying not to laugh.
He didn't even get killed by a monster.
No, he didn't. He was trying to get. He killed the monster. He was trying to get paid for the job. Peasant didn't take too kindly to his tone, and one of the teenagers decided to take a pitchfork and just took him down.
Well, I hope you gave him a right kick in the balls.
From what I remember, I think Firebrand over there. He motions over to the Firebrand. He went and burned the town down.
Damn, God.
Yeah. Windra, I don't even want to talk about what Windra did to the kid.
Yep.
That's why this group ain't gonna last if Homer's not around. These guys are goddamn crazy.
Maybe you could take charge?
I could barely take charge of a gladiator team, much less bloodhunters. Besides, none of us really have a leader. We're all wanderers, outcasts. The adventurers, they get loved by everybody. We bloodhunters, we do the dirty work, and we get treated like shit. And then he downs the entire drink. That's just the way of the world. Sometimes people like us, but then they forget.
I like everybody.
Yeah, that does surprise me.
Oh no, I'm a totally different person.
So cute, he says as he kind of like puts down the mug.
Cute? What? What'd you say?
You heard exactly what I said.
A big old blush on what you say?
He said he called him cute.
Cute. Well, you too, buddy.
Kind of just laughs.
Wait, I don't want to like mess it up, but where does is Yuri hear this or?
Yeah, because he's kind of like sitting at the bar next to Horatio, a little ways down. You kind of were missing some of it while you were drinking with Windra, but you happened to catch like Horatio's how Horatio's acting.
He's kind of sad, but also kind of relieved at the same time.
Aw, I feel bad.
Yeah.
But she doesn't do anything.
He kind of stands up. Well, I'm gonna go see if I can find something to eat around here.
Yeah, you do. I'm gonna order vegetarian.
Have fun. I'm gonna go find me some meat.
Yep.
Hey guys, he's walking and he's walking out towards the entrance. He said, and that wasn't a metaphor. He says before he leaves.
Wait, what?
He said that he said that wasn't a metaphor as he leaves.
What metaphor? Shit. What's not a metaphor?
Him saying that he's all right. Well, insight.
Okay. The
21, you realize that basically he's saying, and no, that doesn't mean I'm trying to find someone to sleep with.
What?
He said, and no, that doesn't mean I'm trying to find someone to sleep with. Find someone to sleep with. Because basically, because he said, no, meat is not a metaphor.
Okay. I did that in the wrong chat, but
Yeah, that's fine.
I think this summarizes exactly what's happening.
More like buy panic.
I panic. You panic.
Beiji, after you finish up with Leru and he kind of like goes to let the ink sit, Homer kind of like walks over to you.
Beiji is like he's pushed the notebook away he was writing with like an hour ago, and he's just laying. He's holding his head as he lays it against the table.
See, this is why I always said I was the smarter brother.
You can't take the eye of a giant. You just can't.
See, this is why I'm the better alchemist out of us. At least I'm a blood hunter. He kind of like puts a hand on his shoulder.
Bloody hell.
That's what I've been going through. He then sits down next to him.
At this point, you see him. He fishes out his smoking pipe and gets a little bit of tobacco in there, and just.
He looks at him. Mom's going to literally kick the air out of you that you're wasting with that.
Yes, I know. I actually got something I want to ask you, and it's partially stressing me.
What's up?
Okay. I look at your fellow blood hunters, and I don't know what, but you hit something pretty good.
Well, like I'm the only thing keeping these guys stable. Yeah. But blood hunters can't always stay together, you know, when I'm meant to.
Why is that?
It's just something with us. Maybe it's because of the fact that if too many of us together, someone finds us and just slaughters most of us. Maybe it's the fact that we're all just meant to be wanderers. Me,
Lone wolves.
yeah, I never was a fan of that. I always liked having a group. But these guys, I'm doing my best, but I think at some point they're just gonna leave.
Get a little restless seeing the same faces every day kind of deal.
Yeah, we're meant to travel the land and hunt down monsters. No one ever said about making friends. Unlike adventurers, all we are weapons, and we're always aimed right at the target.
I argue you'll be more than that. Not because you're my brother, but you're adventurers in a different way.
Yeah.
Your monster hunters are distilled down to your adventurers are natural monster hunters. But you're so distilled down to the absolute molecule of that task. It's almost scary because in a way you're purpose built for it.
Thanks to the demon blood, he says. He takes a drink. Got it running through my veins right now.
Thankfully, Mom and Dad are much more understanding. Or they would be trying to exorcist that out of you.
To be honest, I'm kind of thinking about finding a way to. Oh no, I don't know if I chose being a blood hunter because I knew it'd keep me alive. Knew it'd get me back home one day. But now it's like close to home, and it's like, is it really good? Do I really want to keep this?
How much do you love adventuring?
It's fun, I'll say that much. It's fun seeing new places, seeing new faces, hanging out with friends, and killing monsters, but I don't know, I like sleeping in a bed that I know is mine. I like going home.
I got a suggestion for you. To be honest with you, I kind of told Mom and Dad that I would go out adventuring in hopes of finding you and bringing you back home. But I'm not gonna. But if you really still want to adventure, I'm not gonna cage you up like that. It ain't right. Don't try to argue with me otherwise. But you know how stubborn I am when it comes to choices.
Yeah, I know. He kind of like sits back. I don't know. I think I will go home. I think it's time. Though, eventually we're gonna have to find a way to get this thing out of me if there is a way. He says, looking over at you. I'm pretty sure a blood hunter running an orphanage is gonna cause a lot of questions.
But monster hunter running an adventuring company might be seen differently.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'll call it the Slayers. He kind of like has his hands up in the air and parts them. And then he kind of like sits back laughing.
Yeah. Beiju was sipping on a drink and he does a spit take straight back into the glass.
I knew that'd get you.
I thought about it. Even though you do want to sleep in your own bed, I know you're a very restless person. In a way, you are. When we decide to go back home, obviously I'm going to take over the family business.
Yep, I'll help out with that. Technically, I was supposed to take over when I got back.
Well,
let's be honest, you got more business sense than I do. You wouldn't believe the amount of gold that I wasted on these idiots.
Well, which brings me to a thing. Being inside that shop, I know you would enjoy the work, but there's a certain point you're gonna go crazy.
With the amount of kids that are gonna be running around that shop, yeah. Especially considering you. He says, looking at you.
Hey.
Don't think I forgot the dragon, Farah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. By the end of this, I'm going to have a lot of cash. Too much cash, in fact. I personally want to invest in something that I know that will go to a very good cause outside of mom and dad's orphanage. That has enough Yanti philanthropists to last for another 200 years.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I hate those slithery bastards.
Well, if you want to, this is just a proposal, so feel free to shoot it down. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But you and your Blood Hunter team, I have no problem purchasing the land and constructing a small fort for you guys to operate out of. A home base. Even if you decide not to still be a full team, it's still a place you guys can operate out of independently.
Listen to what she says. He nods and shouts, "Hey boys, how do you feel about owning a fort?" and then you see,
just like, oh.
And then you see all the blood hunters like raise their cups, and even Zarya comes back in and says, "Hell yeah!" He says, "Hell yeah!" I think you got your answer.
Alrighty.
By the way, you still own that round.
Yeah. Beijing will actually pipe up. Alrighty, you tiefling knockoff bastards, and he sees if there's a female blood hunter among them just to make sure doesn't say anything he's not supposed to. You do realize you're going to have to pay rent at this fort, right?
No, y'all don't get it back out of it just because y'all got to pay for something. I paid enough for you guys. I already spent like at least 10,000 gold saving your asses from prison. Too many times.
Beiji looks at Homer.
I told you I spent way too much money for my own good.
Okay, alrighty. Beiji just like, alrighty. Let's put a pin in that. He turns to the barkeep, and then you see him like he pulls out like 100 gold, and he just literally throws it at the barkeep.
The Lupin barkeep catches it.
Rounds for all these gentlemen and potentially ladies here right now. Another round.
You hear a cheer, yeah! As the tavern gets lit up with activity.
And then Asia will look back at Homer. So that's a resounding yes on that?
Most likely, yeah. You definitely got these boys' attention.
Alrighty.
And the night seems to start going smoothly for you guys as it starts winding into nighttime eventually. It's kind of like 4 p.m., but eventually night does come. And you guys just relax. Able to take a breather after the long couple of days you guys have had. Eventually you do notice. Do any of you take a breather outside the tavern at some point?
Yeah, I was kind of like waiting outside to talk to Yeri, so I step out.
All right, I'll let that happen. I'll let that happen first then.
What were you gonna do?
He's gonna let us talk first, I guess.
Yeah. You guys want to have your talk? Go right ahead.
Hey.
Just to be clear, Gary might be a bit buzzed because he had some alcohol.
Yeah. You doing okay?
Huh? Yep, I'm doing great.
My friend, Zarya, that's his name, right?
Yep.
It's been weird seeing him again after so long, 30 years. And I've started, like, feeling some stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna still feel those soon or if I'll act on them. I just want to let you know that I am a little confused right now. And so if whatever happens, I don't want you to feel bad about it, because I still think you're an amazing person who deserves to be loved. That's why I was so keen on you in the first place. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And if you decide to go with your master, then there won't be any bad feelings between us two.
Yeri, she pauses for a bit before going up to Horatio and giving like a little peck on his forehead, and it's like, it's okay.
Okay, I'm glad.
Go with that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He just kind of like hugs her lightly.
She hugs him back, kind of gives him like a little pat before being like, yeah, you should go with, like, talk to that Zarya person more.
Yeah. Was that all you were gonna say? I thought I cut you off.
The master thing, don't worry about it. It's on me, really.
Alright. And he also kind of gives you a, like, peck on the cheek. And then is there anything outside we need to notice, you said?
Are you guys done with your thing? I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I think so.
Alright. At some point, you do notice Joe slipping away from the inn and slipping away from Jack even as he's like walking out.
Slipping what?
Joe kind of like slips out of the tavern and away from everybody.
Should we follow him?
Probably. I do have to apologize for hitting him with a dart earlier.
Yeah, probably, but he also seems like he might be doing something slippery.
Okay.
Do I like roll stealth to follow him?
Yeah, roll stealth.
Roll up stealth.
Oh no!
What was it?
7.
Alright.
14.
Alright, the two of you kind of follow behind. You're doing your best to remain stealthy during this. He doesn't seem to react to you guys at all. He kind of like heads off into the nearby forest, heads into a clearing. You guys kind of like stay at the edge of it, and then you see that he's kind of shaking a little bit, and he's taking deep breaths, and then he just lets out this massive scream before he like smashes the ground in front of him, sending shadows everywhere.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
No way. Wait a second here.
Oh shit, I gotta put the Fredboat back on because I turned him off.
And then he's shaking like he does. He's on his hands and knees, and he's like, "I don't understand. I do everything I'm supposed to. I'm a Ja. I kill. I maim. I murder for the name of my prince. So why?" And then he smashes his hand into the ground, sending more shadows out. "Why do I keep killing the wrong person?" And then he keeps hitting the ground multiple times. And he's like sits up. Why? And then he's just staring up at the night sky. Why did I have to get your mark? Why did I have to get your blood? I'm damned to this life. Damned to kill to help him. Because he needs me. I'm gonna do it because I need him. I'm stuck in this. And if he chooses to go to war with the world, I'd gladly follow him. I'd kill anyone, kill everyone for him. So why do I feel this pain? I can't have regrets, but why do I keep having them?
When he says the wrong person he's killed, like, is he like referring to the Goblin King?
You get the feeling that he's probably killed you get the feeling, despite being 20 years old, he's probably killed a lot of people in the past. With how nonchalant he acts towards death, you think that that he's probably put a lot of bodies on the ground.
I whispered to Yuri, I'm like, what do we do? Oh shit, did she leave?
Cookie? Oh.
She muted.
I'm sorry, what's happening?
Horatio kind of like looked to you and whispered, what do we do?
Okay, so I'm dealing with something. So what happened?
Basically, Joe was screaming out. Basically had a rage moment, and basically he kept asking, why am I doing this? Why do I keep killing the wrong person? Probably because he got set off by the fact that his childhood friend got blamed for something that wasn't his fault. And then you also heard him say that if a child goes to war with the world, he'll kill anyone for him, but he's wondering why he keeps feeling pain and regret. The go to war with everyone thing kind of lingers in your mind a bit.
What lingers? Again?
Going to war with everyone.
Oh
shit.
shit.
He said if. Which means that Achok's potentially contemplating it.
Shit.
Oh. I mean, we could intervene, but it's also like...
This is like a no thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Shit.
And he keeps going. We fought the Dark Brother. We beat him and had our question answered. We went to speak with the Sea Warrior. We went to speak with the Hero of Chaos. We do all these plans just in case. I accept all this hate, this disdain, because it's what I'm meant to do. So why do I not want to put up with it? I am a Jah. My clan is meant to do the dirty work. So why don't I want to do it?
Aww.
Hmm.
Because he's a good person underneath.
Guess we can go confront him now. Well, intervene.
Yeah. We just like quietly step out, but he could probably tell now.
He doesn't seem to notice as he's kind of like just staring up at the sky.
I just kind of walk up to him and gently put a hand on his shoulder.
He looks over at you. He has tears in his gray eyes. It's like the first time you've ever seen him like have any actual emotion. And he says, "I don't know what I am."
None of us do, buddy. And he kind of like kneels down beside him.
What am I supposed to do?
You suppose what?
What am I supposed to do?
I mean, surely if your prince saw how you felt, then he wouldn't want you to be in pain.
I've been taught it doesn't matter how I feel, that all that matters is that I serve him faithfully. I believe that.
Because it's your family name?
It's what we've always done. From the day that we were born. We were born to serve. To aid.
Always done. Sorry, go ahead.
That's it. We were born to serve, born to aid.
Always done's change all the time. It's part of growing. It's part of being a mortal being. I was always killing people before. People who really didn't deserve it. And I look back and regret it now, because that was about 60 so years of my life I wasted. You've got a lot longer than I do. I mean, you've got a lot less time than I do. I could... Oh wait, he's human, right?
He's human, but he's one of the marked humans. The ones with the Aether mark, so he'll live longer than normal humans. Not as long as you, though.
Yeah. You've got less time than I do. You ought to be doing enough. You ought to be living it how you desire. Especially in this world where it's so uncertain, where we could die at any time right now.
Kind of like closes his eyes, he looks up at the sky, and he's nodding along.
Your heart's not in this right now. You ought to be somewhere peaceful. This isn't for you right now.
He opened his eyes slowly. I looked at the same night sky with him for so long. I stopped looking up at some point. I used to sit amongst the stars, stare at them with my brother, until the day he died. Then I never looked up again, except towards one person. And some days I wonder how much that cost me.
There They're always there. The stars. So they
Yes.
won't forget you.
No. No, they won't.
Gives him a pat on the back. I'm sorry I was a dick earlier.
Nothing to apologize for. I nearly took that goblin's head.
I mean, I don't know what's up with you and kings, really, but yeah.
He then looks back at Yuri.
Yeah, sorry for like hitting you with a lightning dart.
He nods. And then he slips his hand into the shadows, and then he pulls out the lightning dart that you threw at him. It's still fine.
She's like, what in the world?
Hey, free ammo!
And he hands it back to you before he sighs. This world has almost made monsters of us. Children who think that we can save the world. We almost became monsters with what we were planning.
Mm.
We wanted to destroy the old world. It's such a harebrained idea, but it's something we believed in so fervently. Trevland, Steamer, Yolette, Yatiris, Rias, Nothian, Britvalia, we thought it all needed to burn. We had to fix the world. We were so tempted to convince others. Some days but I don't think it'll ever work out. People have always tried to save the world through blood, and it never ends well. Forever.
A purge is just not what we need. What we need is to help shape our minds different. To all be better.
Unity instead of division.
Mm-hmm. Come on, let's go back. We're all tired.
I'd like to stay a little longer.
Okay.
You can head back.
Be safe, okay?
He nods.
Care about it. And I start heading back towards the tavern with Yuri, hopefully.
Yeah, I follow.
As you do, right when you know that you'll lose sight of him, you take one look back, and you see a streak of blue, and two people sitting right next to him.
The brothers?
You see, and when you take another look, you see that it's a Chalk and Anya.
Oh. Wait. Yes. Okay, I think that's a good thing.
And you see the two of them hug him
Oh.
before you lose sight of him in the trees.
That's nice.
And that's where we're going to end this session, at the end of the 7th of Atro.
That was good. Hashtag let Jajo retire.